Welcome back to another episode of Naturally Tones. So today is getting into a whole new era of Naturally Tones, where it's Tony Talks Travel in Jamaica, and I am staying at the Ochi Beach Resort, Sandals, right? So it is holiday weekend in Jamaica, independence and emancipation. So majority of persons are actually down by either Ochi side or they're heading up to Negro side. So it's either they're doing best weekend ever or they're doing dream weekend. Now, the good thing about coming to Sandals during this period is that nobody's thinking to stay at Sandals. Like, everybody more or less will be at the party resort. So we're talking about Royal Town, we're talking about Rio, anything that is not Sandals, right? So if you're looking for a more relaxed vacation, this is definitely a spot. So because I'm here and we are talking travel, I have a great tour for you guys so you can see all the things that we enjoyed while we were here. And of course, as per usual, remember to subscribe, like, comment. But still not watch the video, make sure to subscribe. Let's cut the chattings and get into the video. So here we are, guys, on our way bright and early on a Saturday morning. Now, this drive, of course, we actually just went straight onto the toll road from Spanish Town Road, and then from Spanish Town Road we came off to enjoy the beautiful nature of Fern Gully. Now, I've driven through Fern Gully so much growing up as a kid, but I've never ever taken pictures, so I made sure to ask Babe if when we're traveling through this area, if we could get some really nice pictures, right? So that's us, excited, ready to relax, because it's been a minute, so we continued on our way, and we were legit in Ochi in no time, guys. I keep telling you, no must necessarily do the highway all the way. It's good to take a detour every now and again, right? And it's also good to cut back on the cost, because this trip, one way was just 1,000. I think it was like 1,005 in comparison to the 2,000 odd that we would have to spend based on the new rates, and that's Jamaican, of course. So we of course pulled up to Ochi. There are two sides to the resort, but we were located on the hilltop, which was actually the better solution in the summertime, because guys, the place did hot. So being on the hillside was actually quite cool, especially at the nighttime. But the beauty with Ochi, Sandals Ochi, is that you actually have access to all three properties. So we definitely explored that, and you'll see that coming up. Now, I know the first thought is, oh my god, it's Sandals, so it must be crazy expensive. And I'm actually going to reveal the full cost that we did. But we actually stayed here for about 3 nights, which was ideal. We always said, like, when we're going on vacation, we don't want to just do 2 nights. We have to do 3 nights so that we can properly enjoy it and properly rest. That's definitely the focus. And, we really just wanted this time just to bond and connect. And guys, I encourage you, even if you guys live together, you must take some time for bond and connect. Now, pulling up to this hotel, I already knew that these lights at night, they're gonna look stunning. No doubt. And I just love this little seating area. I mean, me a Jamaican still. Me don't want to burn up in the sun, but I know the foreigner them would have loved that vibe there out there, just to relax, right? And then this lovely, our front desk agent was so wonderful. These rum punches had a kick to them, so I sipped because, I'm not really much of a drinker per se. And given that we came to the hotel a little earlier, of course, our room would not have been ready because check-in is at 3, and we arrived around 12-ish. So we were invited to go ahead and enjoy lunch by the Jerk Shack. Now, I was a little skeptical about the Jerk Shack because, when it comes to jerk and hotels, they don't necessarily capture the essence of yardie food, but y'all are gonna see how I enjoyed that, right? So here's a little bit about Sandals. They have 16 restaurants between the 3 properties, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, anytime snacks, unlimited premium liquors, 11 bars, including 3 swim-up bars, and of course, the stop bar in every room is a big plus. Traveler's tip: if you're coming to any resort in Jamaica, really, you want to head straight to the reservations desk, because I always try to book, the fine dining dinner nights I don't want to go to the ones that everybody's going to on the first couple of nights. I want to really make use of those fine dining moments. So we finally reached the jerk shack, and as you guys can see, the jerk chicken, just from a glance, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Babe could not wait to get into this pork because again they raved. So let's see. Now you know me love my belly, you know. So we're getting into this jerk chicken, and the front desk lady told me from before that it's the best. So I said, all right, let me see what can go on for this. And guys, yeah man, she did right about it. It did go on, man. It did go on. It was really, really good. I mean, would I say better than the man on Red Hills Road? Pre-COVID, I would have said no. But no, yes, 100%. Better than the man on Red Hills Road. It was really, really, really good. The sauce was dope. You know, and baby really enjoyed that pork too. Because we wanga got, you don't know, we did have a little quesadillas on the side with fries, you know. But as you know, see, me demolish the chicken, man. Demolish. It was so good. It was so good. I thought the bathrooms, well, at least the public bathrooms, were extremely modern. I already got an insight to know that Sandals Ocho is doing a little bit of renovation over time. So I felt like the public bathrooms were pretty well kept. And modern looking. I wanted to kind of, you know, spruce up myself a little bit after that big lunch. There I am after the big lunch, because we were told our rooms are ready. So yeah, I was super happy to get our welcome pass and to get ready to step into this room and really see if it's giving a premium like what I hope Sandals gives. So let's get into this room. As per usual, it has the coffee maker, the ice bucket, the mini stock fridge, which of course has, you know, essentials, little water, fruit juice, red stripe beer, you don't know. And what I like is that they actually will restock this every day. So feel free to dive in, guys. Don't say, yeah, try to be cute and you're not gonna dive in, right? My biggest hang up was this bathroom, guys. It's not giving premium. But I knew it was gonna be old school, but I still was not expecting to see a shower curtain. When last time I saw a shower curtain in a hotel? Jesus Christ. I was shocked. And this tub was like, I thought me and babe could fit. Definitely not. It's a one-person tub, and yeah, no, it's been there. No thanks. We're not interested. It just wasn't giving Sandals premium. It wasn't giving Sandals premium at all. The furniture, the style of the room was very old school, charming. The bed was comfy, but it creaked. Like, guys, it's a creak. That not giving premium. But as I said, I kind of done prepare mentally that this was not gonna be a OMG, you know, location per se, especially for the price, which I will reveal later on. But outside of that, the AC at work, the TV at work, but there was no audio. So I mean, is it really working? Who knows? But yeah. One of my favorite things about this room, however, was the view. Like, I was so happy to wake up to this every single day. And guys, this hotel was 100% so relaxing. Definitely worth the price. If you're not someone who's hung up on the room itself, but more about the facilities and things that you can enjoy, then I would definitely say book Sandals Ocho. If you're hung up about the room, you have Dunn's River as a more expensive option, but just know the difference is really the room, you know? Of course, as per usual, Sandals gave us robes, which we, of course, made use of upon our arrival. And because we were a little tired from, of course, the bag of food and the journey, we decided to stay in and watch some Olympics. You know, Jamaica actually got a gold shot put, by the way. So it was good to witness this on our first day in paradise. So remember me saying that ensure that you at least book, you know, those fine dining restaurants when you just come. So Kelly Dockside was one of them. And I actually watched a lot of reviews online before making this decision. I was told that the seafood everything that's there is 10 out of 10. So I really wanted to see if I would be impressed by this restaurant. So to kick things off, babe actually got this filet mignon, which was absolutely amazing. I was so jealous. And I got this lamb chop that also came with lobster and shrimp. And then for dessert, we actually had this cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, and this lemon tart, which was just okay. The food though was 10 out of 10. So if you're heading there, guys, the filet mignon is a must. Of course, I took a little walk around the property, and not only was I impressed by how hard Sandals was going for emancipation and independence. I mean, look at our artists, you know, they had pictures of our Jamaican artists all over the place. So at least foreigners coming in, they'll feel our culture. The next morning, and yeah, I can't get enough of this view. As I said to you guys, this was one of my favorite parts of the trip, and I'm an early morning person, so I would definitely soak up this every single morning if I could. But you know, we're just here to enjoy it for a few days. So we went to Le Gourmand, I hope I said it right, for breakfast. This was actually one of the fine dining restaurants as well, but you need long pants to actually go there. So this was the only restaurant that we did not get to go in the nighttime. So if you're going to Sandals Ochi, just try to make sure your man packs a long pair of trousers. Now, this is a fine dining setup. I thought the options were really, really good, and it was actually one of our faves. This view again in the early morning, got to love it. And I really felt like the guys stuck to the theme. It really gave French opulence, you know. This parfait, well, they call it a smoothie bowl. It was so good, and babe stuck to the classical ackee and saltfish, fried dumplings with a little pork on the side, because you know my babe can't live without pork, right? And I went ahead and got this cinnamon toast, you know, French toast with rum syrup, and I also had the omelette with hash browns. So it was actually a shrimp omelette, and I thought this was such a good breakfast item. Now, with our tummies full, we decided to head on to what they call the hop. Yeah, the hop. So that's essentially their bus service that takes you to the 3 different properties. So there are 2 properties that person stay on, the hillside or on the flat. And then you also have one that's more like for the beachy vibe. It also has like the teppanyaki restaurant and some other items. So we just waited by here under the cabana for that bus to pick us up and take us to our next location, which is of course a beach day. Now the weather for the entire time we were staying here was just so perfect. The views, the water, I mean, we were in paradise, right? So now that you guys have gotten some time to subscribe, we're actually heading over to the flat side, and their layout is a lot different. It's a little bit more upgraded. So I'm thinking that this is the side where the remodeling has already started to happen. I love this little walkway. Those are some rooms that you're seeing over there. But I love this walkway basically to everything. On this side, they actually do have a beach. They have the Sky Vista restaurant, which we actually checked out later on in the night, and they have a few more entertainment options on this side. Remember, regardless of where you're staying, Sandals Ochi is made up of 3 properties that you can access with ease. Going on to the hop, there's no other way though. Trust me, it doesn't make sense you spend money and take a taxi to go, or it doesn't even make sense you attempt to walk. Guys, the sun too hot and we don't have time for that. I find that the hop is super convenient and it runs all throughout up until about midnight or after midnight, something along that line, right? So they have a lot of pools on this side. I found that most tourists though, they seem to prefer the beach as opposed to those areas. Typical Sandals, they have life-size chess pieces and just a lot of flora and fauna, games that you can play, you know, basketball, badminton, whatever you're into. Now, of course, I convinced Babe to do this heart with me, and when we got back to the apartment, he actually requested for them to make this heart for us, which was super, super cute. Now we're heading to dinner. And this is the Teppanyaki restaurant. Again, booking it from as soon as we reach. Now, this location was absolutely stunning. I was really excited for this experience. Like, I typically opt to do the Teppanyaki restaurant at any Jamaican resort, regardless, Sandals or whatever. But this was lovely. I love that view of the church and the boats. And it allowed you to interact with other guests. You know, so we enjoyed some sake. Well, I tried to. Guys, we're not drinking it, but you know, I'm up for anything. And of course, Mr. Aries right there doing all of the fancy flip work. And he even gave us a chance to try it out.
Yeah. Okay, just flip like this and already. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to make it floating on the Don't do like that. Right, are you ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! It's like a piranha. One more time. Okay, one more time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Thank you.
Yes, guys, look how my man turned chef. Love that. Well, him can cook already, which, you know, those who know. But yeah, so Aries essentially did all the cooking as expected, right? And what this meal comprised of was beef, chicken, fish. We also got some dips, you know, with chili sauce, soy sauce, fried rice. Yeah, it was a good spread. Nighttime strolls were really relaxing. I mean, Sandals is such a couples-esque resort, so these nighttime strolls, I really enjoyed them with Babe, and seeing that Sandals light up. Guys, do you see the undercraft? I told you, it's stunning at night. So yeah, the walk itself was just so peaceful and relaxing. One of my favorite things about Sandals that they do for all rooms is the turn down service. So coming home, we're seeing these cute little swans, which was so nice. You know, it was so nice. It definitely brought up those lovey-dovey feels for the trip. Thing I absolutely love doing on any vacation is a nighttime swim at the pool. I always love it because it's empty, of course. I was kind of hoping to find a jacuzzi, but there was none in sight, so that was a little disappointing. But otherwise from that, I'm good with the cold water. I ain't got no problem with this, and the view was nice. It was so good to just relax and meditate. So it's the next day at Le Gourmand. Yes, we went back. Had a similar spread to the day before, and it was just as tasty. But we're definitely doing buffet tomorrow. We headed out for some sailing activities, right? So we were the first ones out on the beach, and unfortunately I didn't get to bring my phone on this trip, but guys, trust me, it was a good experience. Ensure that you go out and enjoy all the free aquatic activities, which include like the glass bottom boat, kayaking, paddle sailing, windsurfing, anything without an engine except for the glass boat trip you can definitely do here at the Sandals Resort. So when we got back in, of course, we had some Bob Marley shots just to relax. and we went exploring, same flat, on the flat side, not on the hillside, because we pretty much saw everything. And we love these koi fish. It was, I tell you, Sandals just brings about peace. Like, you could sit anywhere in this resort and just take in the nature. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, tourists who come here really think this is how all of Jamaica looks. And while I would love that to be the case, it's definitely not. But while you're here, enjoy it. And I always say it's good to try and live like a tourist, enjoy the things that tourists spend their money to come to Jamaica to see, because we don't now pay the plane ticket, so why not enjoy it to the fullest, right? So as I mentioned before, this side of the resort is a little bit more remodeled, redone, and the Vista Sky, we actually did go after the Tapanyaki restaurant, and the food, oh my god, the food was bussin', guys. The food was bussin'. I didn't like that dessert though. It wasn't my vibe. It was like a cookie thing, but this brownie was doing what it was supposed to do, right? But the seafood here is 10 out of 10. Now, as we are exploring, walking all around, we were really looking for another place to eat. Yes, we know the Jerk Shack is bussin', but we wanted to try something else. And one of the workers actually let us know about this tapas place. So we were in search of the tapas place, and also it gave you a really good view. Valentino's is the Italian restaurant, and again, you do need pants again. So see, that's two restaurants, Le Gourmand and Valentino's, that are fine dining, but you're gonna need long pants. So ensure that hubby, when you guys are going on the road to this hotel, you make sure that you bring pack two long pants, so that way you can enjoy these fine dining experiences, which are a little bit different than the buffet style and what you're used to, right? So in our exploration, we just really love these views. A lot of boats kept pulling up from Island Roots. So Island Roots is a part of the Sandals group, and Island Roots, they do like the fun boat tours. They also link up with the Choco tours, where you can do like horseback riding, ATV, the works, right? If you really want to get the most out of your Jamaican experience, then you can definitely do those add-ons to your trip instead of just staying at the hotel. Because remember, I keep saying this hotel is for relaxation. So if you want to jump up and down and ray, that's where you go. So that was, one of the highlights of the trip, that saxophone every night. And this is me all dolled up for our final night. So we actually went to the Jamaican restaurant, which is located on the hillside. It's called the Mano. And this was arguably one of the best nights we had. The beef, listen, them know what them are doing, with the beef, them know what them are do. And then this seafood rundown, babe, gave it a 10 out of 10. The food was just exceptional. I just love that Sandals, they stuck to the flavors, the true yardie flavors, right? And this is an ackee cheesecake, which was phenomenal. And of course, good old bread pudding, which I wish I could have finished, guys. But after 3 days of eating, my belly did full, man. I couldn't manage no more. And then after the excitement there, we actually went to this spot called the Rabbit Hole. I've been seeing people talk about it on YouTube, and I said, you know what, I'm not left until I go to that spot here. So apparently you need a secret name, secret word that you would just get from the front desk. So this night the name was Gumball. It's always something ridiculous from my understanding, but essentially it's a DJ, you know, it's entertainment, you know, persons are dancing, living it up. I love the aesthetic of this space. It was giving James Bond, or again, like Alice in Wonderland, you know, that's the vibe I got, you know. From the flappy, what do they call that type of era, you know what I mean, that 60s 70s era, flappier era, right? So I really enjoyed my time at the Rabbit Hole. So for our last day in paradise, we wanted to make sure that we headed to the southern table, which is the buffet. And guys, you know, enjoy the buffet, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it was extra special because it was actually Emancipation Day. So as you can see, they have a widespread of options from fruits, pastries, parfaits. You know, they really cater to, you know, both locals and international persons. Of course, they have your cereal here and the toppings, of course. They have different breads, butters, spreads. They never have no porridge though. Maybe it's in a Jamaica and porridge or not like that, you know. But definitely, you know, your beans, your sausage. You know, they didn't have any ackee and sawfish today, but I suspect that they have it on a regular. And of course, you know, my go-to was definitely the omelette, because guys, I love an omelette. Oh my god, you know, I'm gonna them hotel. I can't live without like an omelette, right? Before you ask, no, we did not finish all of that food, but you know, we tried. So to go, we ordered pizzas from Dino's, and you can get it pretty much customizable. You don't have to follow the menu. today is our last day in paradise, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little review of Sandals Ocho Rios. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. I am going to sign out, relax, and zen, because the beautiful thing about Sandals is even though you have to check out at 11, you can enjoy the property until up about 6 p.m. So what does that mean? Breakfast and lunch, and then we're heading right back to Portmore. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Until next time, bye.